RunSignUp offers various options for speeding up your registration process. It is important to note that you will want to be careful when changing the settings for this feature, as they will result in limiting the amount of information that you are collecting from your registrants. To easily jump to this feature's dashboard setup page, simply begin by typing FAST into the search bar of the dashboard, and after you have typed in at least 3 letters, search results will begin to show below the box. Select Fast Registration options from those listed below, and you will be brought directly to this feature's setup page. You can also manually find this feature by going to the Race tab, clicking on Registration, and opening up the page for Fast Registration options. Once on the setup page, you will be able to enable any of the quick registration options that are found here. Aside from the one-click registration option, which will only appear if your race is in its second iteration and has therefore been renewed, enabling any of these other options will open up 3 categories of checkboxes. These 3 categories are Skip these fields, which will allow you to remove any and all of the fields that are listed here from your registration process, Skip these steps, which will allow you to remove any and all of the entire steps listed here from your registration process, and Skip these custom questions, which will allow you to remove any and all of the custom questions that you have set up for your race from your registration process. Please note that if you are removing all of the registration questions from your race, then you can do this in the Skip These Steps section by simply selecting Custom Questions. You can enable quick registration on mobile, which will apply these settings anytime a person's screen width is no greater than 599 pixels. You can enable quick registration by date range, which will apply these settings to all people who register between the start date and the end date, which you will set here. Please note that any fields, steps, and/or custom questions that are skipped here will be skipped for mobile registration, the quick fast registration URL, and the Expo mode registration until the end date that you have set here passes. These settings will apply to all those on mobile as well. You can enable quick registration via the above URL, which will apply these settings when anyone registers at your race's specific quick registration URL. And you can enable quick registration on Expo mode registration, which will apply these settings when anyone registers while your race is in Expo mode. If you have already held one iteration of your race, and have renewed your race for a second iteration, then you will also have the option of enabling one-click registration. With one-click registration enabled, anyone with a RunSignUp account and a saved credit card will be able to register with one click. It is very important to note that with one-click registration, all registration steps are skipped. This includes giveaway sizes, custom questions, and etc. So you could possibly end up with blank fields for those participants if they do not have this information stored in their account preferences. A written instruction manual is also available for this topic and can be viewed in the How To section of RunSignUp.